Hello, I am Icebeast and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. I was about to say Crusader Kings 2. So I know that a couple things I'm going to say. I'm going to be getting almost certainly offensive ideas here, but there's no reason to do this right now until I have at least 400 points. So I'm going to hold off on that for just a little bit. I think this is a sensible action to take. Just out of curiosity, when were you available for raid 1507? When are you available to raid 1505? 1505, I believe we just raided up here. No, we did not. I thought we did. Well, shit. Fleet, let's go. I swear we did, but maybe I was just remembering to do that. Anyway, the other thing I was going to say is I know I can spend favors to gain trust, and trust, so I can basically move this up, I believe, 10 favors for 5 trust. Yeah, so I could make this go up to by 20, which would take us to 75, and trust does give us a bonus on the vassalization offer here. This would basically go up, if I believe, 5 points, maybe 4 points, which is not quite enough. So I'm gonna be a little bit patient. So I'm gonna raid these coasts. We can't raid Siena. You. Come here. We're gonna have you join. I know it's gonna cost me some money in this trade zone. I will fix that in a minute. It's gonna drop this down to 6, but we're going to make a lot more money immediately, so I think this is worthwhile. Yep. Alright, cool. Then we will split this fleet. And you, my friend, will go back to protecting trade in the Genoa trade node. And you can come home. Cool. It gives us a decent amount of money that we can now spend on something. Perhaps taxation? Or perhaps production. Or trade, I should say. We're not at production yet. I think I'll get the 0.96 trade here. We do have a risk of a rebel uprising. Tlemceni rebels. They're 18 and a half years out. Apparently we've just gotten really unlucky. But, yeah, so let's look at you again. 31, okay. So we have 40 favors. I believe we gain 1 favor every year. So we won't be able to spend these anytime soon. So what I'm going to do is buff our trust by 10. Take us to 65. I should have done it by 5 because I think it's every 5 numbers. But let's see where that puts us on the vassalization likelihood. So we went up by 2. So another 2 would take us to 35. Not quite where we need to be yet. But close. I'd like to get one of these built to give me more manpower, and it looks like the best place to build this is also in our capital, so let's do that. Cool. We do have these goddamn Tlemceni uprisings in the potential future. Oh, but we did get more ships. Cool, 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 cool. So you guys meet out here. How is this going to affect us? It's going to bring us from 0.79... Protect trade to 0.95 supposedly. If it does that, totally worth it. Completely worth it. So yeah, we're really close. If we up our base, but our economic base, by the way, we would be in a pretty good situation as well. I think I'm going... This is going to cost me 61. This is going to cost me 60. So let's do this twice. I know I'm spending a lot of points. So they're down to 35. So if I spend a few more points, I'll probably be able to do this. I just don't really want to spend 2 more points. But this will give me 0.14. This will give me 0.14. Okay, that's all the points I'm going to spend on that. Didn't change that at all. I'm going to do this, though. this. Okay, so I'm 1 away basically, and I believe I have to be over. Is like 60 points worth the 70 there? I believe I can actually do development somewhere in here, and it will show me how much it will cost to raise everything. 52, 52, 0.12, 0.11, 0.11, 0.03. Okay, let's bump you up to 4. Expensive, I know. Don't really want to spend any more points, but I'm hoping. So we're at 35 of 35. No, we need to get them to be positive by 1. Oh, we can build another cannon though, so I'm gonna do that. It's possible that building this cannon will... Oh, they have collapsed. Awesome. It's possible building this cannon will, in fact, put us over this military level. Apparently, they just had a big change in power. We still have a royal marriage. We do. I think I'm still okay with losing piety. I don't really want to lose the prestige, but I'm okay with losing the piety. Doesn't seem to have affected any of that other stuff, and we should be gaining prestige now. And gaining prestige isn't that difficult as well. So I'm okay with that. I'm paused. I'm hoping that this... Okay, so they love us again. What are you at? Not good. You're okay. Let's get you up to 200. So as soon as this is built, I'm hoping that will be the straw that broke the camel's back. It totally was. I'm doing this first. Awesome. These guys are now my vassals. That is fantastic because now we can Diplo annex them in 10 years. Hell yeah, guys. That is awesome. Oh, why are we not mothballing this fleet? It's gonna be years before we can go move against those guys. How did this war freaking turn around? I'm a little confused by that. I don't believe we can raid out here. I believe that's too many sea zones away. Yeah, that is one too many sea zones away. Interesting. Can you not raid the Canaries? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that I should know? Now, if we exchange maps, by the way, not steal maps, share maps, this costs me prestige, I believe. Okay, good to know. Prestige is negative, by the way. We were trying to get it to, I believe, be half a C note, and that has not happened. Did you give up half your army? Whatever. So yeah, I want to annex you in 1510. That will give me a border with the Mamluks, which will give me the ability to go to war with the Mamluks and slowly but surely conquer the Mamluks, which is exactly what I want to do. Shit, I need to get that admin money. And the reason I need that admin money is because I spent so much recently. So yeah, we get a... Actually, let me go back to this tech here again. Neighbor bonus, increased overtime penalty, Muslim penalty, lack of piety bonus. Okay. That is all good. So we will absorb Fezzan and then use that as our stepping zone into the Mamluks territory. Let's see what else is going on. You guys all still, these guys bitches, you have no liberty desire. You are, it looks like your liberty desire is eroded. Poland has Teutonic Order as a vassal, and they have a Negative 22% chance of inheriting Lithuania. Lithuania has no liberty desire. France has a 20% chance of inheriting Navarra. Looks like they've turned their war around, by the way. They were doing much worse before. I have no one to conquer at the moment. I don't believe I can start fabricating claims over here, but I will distance multiplier, so we will get 1.1 a month. So it'll still take us about 10 months. Let's do it. You guys, I'm gonna get you up to plus 200 because I don't think there's a huge penalty for doing that right now. There's no one else I really want to make happy. I mean, Castile hates me. It just, that's what they are. They hate me. Portugal really hates me. Is there anything else to check out while we're looking at here? Wow, Yemen. How the fuck did you get this piece of land? Did you have that before and Hejaz took it? I don't know. Mutapa still exists, but they don't look like they're doing as well as they could be. Definitely some stuff going on Madagascar. What the hell's this? I thought Vijayanagar had more of a death hold on this last time I looked. They've made a lot of changes. It looks like playing like over here would be interesting. You know, I've played in India as my first LP. Well, actually my second LP. So I don't think I want to do that right away, but they've definitely made it an interesting possibility. Are we gaining any points? No, we have no plus ranks at the moment. The current score for Tunis is gained at minus 44.08%. Yeah, we won't be gaining score until we become a much more significant power. And even then, you don't necessarily get to first place. I mean, when I controlled basically all of frickin' Africa up through here, I still wasn't gaining points fast enough to overtake people like France and Russia, which had taken over like pretty much all of this. These dicks, at some point, I would like to vassalize them as well. But that's not going to happen right away. So yeah, the question is, could I fabricate a claim on Benghazi? These are the provinces that we want. The good ones. It's gonna take us a while. We'll probably have to take these 4 next war just to even get in on there. So I'm gonna stop building this spy network. My great advisor has died. And what I'm going to do, confirm, stop building a spy network, fabricate a claim. I can get a claim on Benghazi, so let's do it. And we can go to war against them at some point. Was that one of the people we were using? It was. So let's get this guy, because he's the only one that's cheap. Then we can get new Diplotech. We can increase our colonial range. Naval morale's good. And we're going to be just in time to get our first other tech. We have this guy who's not giving us a lot of military points right now. I'm going to accelerate our military growth slightly, because I do think military points are critical. How close are we to westernizing? Not that close yet. But yeah, I want to absorb these guys. Oh shit, 1503. I remember reading 1503. So let's unmothball the fleet and bring them out for the greater glory. And we're also going to get 2 more barks. Continue our greatness of raids and awesomeness. Another advisor died. I'm guessing he wasn't here because I didn't get a big pop-up that just told me he died. When does our truce end? 1504. So I want to be the one that declares war on the Mamluks. Do you have allies? You are allied with Persia and Warsangali. I'm not too worried about either, especially Warsangali, which is way down here. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Persia because, well, for one thing, they're military tech 4. I was going to say something else, but then I was like, oh, they're military tech 4. I was going to say I'm not too worried about them because the Ottomans are sitting here being badass, as always, although surprisingly not doing so good. Usually the Ottomans have a bigger army, I feel like, by this time in the game. And they have no cannons. I mean, I'm sitting on 3 cannons. And I should really be slowly moving this army away from being a 1363, so if it's 22, it should really be like an 868. That's what this army really should be. So I should really get rid of 5 units of infantry and try to build 5 units of cannon. And maybe I will do that. The problem is cannons are so expensive to maintain. Cannons cost 54 ducats a month. I really can't afford to have... Oh, man. I can't afford this guy. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to. Ah, thank God. Don't really want to spend those ducats. Now, I do have enough money that I can actually get this guy. So let's get our diplomatic reputation up. It's interesting that we're finally at the point where we can actually have 3 guys. 3 dudes. Did we miss? No, it's 1503, right? 1503. Yeah. The episode's probably going to end before 1503. Alright, we've made it to this, so I am going to get offensive ideas. I mean, it's really between offensive ideas and defensive ideas. The nice thing about defensive ideas is this attrition for enemies, but I'm going to hope that I'm always being the aggressor and not the pansy. We also get a force limit bonus, and we get that same attrition if we get to here. So that will be a benefit. Also, investing in ideas does mean we'll start lacking in tech, which is actually not horrible for our master plan of trying to westernize. Okay, so they love us. I'm going to spend the 4 months it takes to take care of these guys, and then I'm also going to improve relations with these guys. When does this end? 1504? Yeah, and when do we need to raid this? November 1503. Probably not going to make it to November 1503 before the episode ends, but that's okay. God, I'm loving being Morocco though, guys. I know that not a lot's happened recently, but otherwise I think things are going fantastic. Oh yeah, all right. Let's get you guys out to join the trade fleet. Of course, the problem with getting consistently building up my trade fleet is that I don't. So this should go up to something else that I actually didn't even pay attention to what it's going to go up to. I'm not building up my battle fleet, so I'm consistently going to be at a loss with my battle fleet. Do these guys actually have to merge? Does that have to become 17 before I get the bonus here? I feel like they might actually have to merge and become one fleet. That would be kind of weird. When would they merge? Can you guys merge? Okay, you sit here. Okay, it went down. Safi would be great, but I don't think we're doing anything in Safi right now. Alexandria wouldn't matter. Genoa should go up to 0.96. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Well, anyways, this is where we're going to end the episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. On the next episode, we're going to be raiding Portugal. Did you guys white piece Leon? That's too bad, because I was really rooting for Leon. And then we're coming for you. You, the great power in the east, supposedly, is going to get your ass kicked by me. Random power in the middle. With that all being said, I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.